Once upon a time in a grand city called Benares, there was a king named Brahmadatta. One day, the king went to a beautiful garden to enjoy its delights. As he strolled around, he spotted a woman happily singing and gathering sticks in the grove. Now, love at first sight struck the king. He became friends with the woman, and something magical happened. They soon expected a baby. The woman felt as if a heavy weight, like the mighty bolt of Indra, settled within her. She knew she was going to be a mother. With joy and anticipation, the woman shared the news with the king. In response, the king gave her a special ring from his finger and told her, if it's a girl, use this ring for her upbringing, but if it's a boy, bring both the ring and the child to me. Time passed, and the day arrived when the woman gave birth to a son, the future hero of our story, the Bodhisattva. As the little one grew and started playing in the palace grounds, a peculiar thing happened. Other children would cry out, "No father has hit me," when they played with him. Curious, the Bodhisattva asked his mother about his father. "Who is my father, mother?" "You are the son of the king of Benares, my boy," she replied. The Bodhisattva, wanting some proof, pressed on. "How do you know?" "Mother, the king, when he left us, gave me this special ring and said, if it's a girl, use this ring for her care, but if it's a boy, bring both the ring and the child to me." "Then why haven't you taken me to my father, mother?" the determined Bodhisattva asked. Seeing her son's resolve, she took him to the palace gate and announced their arrival to the king. Once inside, she bowed before the king and said, "Sire, this is your son." However, the king, feeling a sense of shame before his court, denied the truth. "He is no son of mine," he declared. "But here is your signet ring, sire. You will recognize it," pleaded the woman. The king, trapped by his shame, replied, "Nor is this my signet ring." Undeterred, the brave woman turned to truth as her only witness. She said, "Sire, if you are truly the father of my child, let him stay in midair. But if not, let him fall to earth and be killed." With these words, she seized the Bodhisattva by the foot and threw him up into the air. Can you imagine the suspense? To everyone's amazement, the Bodhisattva sat cross-legged in midair and calmly spoke these words to his father. "Your son am I. Great monarch, rear me, sire." The king rears others, but much more his child. Hearing this heartfelt declaration from his son floating in midair, the king couldn't deny the truth any longer. Overcome with emotion, he stretched out his hands and cried, "Come to me, my boy. None but me shall rear and nurture you." 1,000 hands reached out to catch the Bodhisattva, but it was into the loving arms of his father that he descended, settling himself in the king's lap. The king, now filled with pride and love for his son, made him the viceroy and his mother the queen consort. When the king passed away, the Bodhisattva, now known as King Katthahari, took the throne and ruled his kingdom with wisdom and righteousness. And that, my friends, is the tale of a faggot-bearer's son who proved his royal lineage and became a noble king. The moral of the story, well, it's all about recognizing and embracing our responsibilities, especially when it comes to family. Even kings can learn a thing or two from the love and honesty of a brave mother and a determined son. And so, they all lived happily ever after in the kingdom of Benares.